I am here with
Mark Ryle from Hamilton, Ontario.
Awesome.
Although a lot of people think I'm from Calgary because I'm wearing the cowboy hat. But
how many weekends have you been here? Is this your first day here?
This is my second day here, first weekend.
And what does this protest mean to you? What is it about for you?
It's for me, it's redemption, because I would say about 2 months ago, I was part of the Canadian group that was convinced by politicians and bureaucrats that people who choose not to take the vaccine are somehow bad people, bad Canadians, and that we should punish them instead of promoting vaccines. I'm not anti-vax. I've actually worked in Hamilton trying to get people vaccinated, helping in communities where there are less people vaccinated. So I'm not anti-vax. But at some point, a couple months ago, something turned in my mind. I thought, we don't want a segregated society. We don't want to punish people. You can promote the vaccine, but don't punish people. And look, we got 90% vaccination. That's great. You're never going to get 100%. 10% of people have very strong views against it. And I'm really ashamed at our leader who, when those 10% started standing up, and truckers and then others brandished them as anti-Semites, misogynists, and racists. That's really drove me to come down here, because, again, that's dehumanizing these people, and I'm not going to fall into that trap anymore. And I encourage all people listening, all Canadians, especially my wife back home, who's now grappling with this, but was a little afraid to come down because she voted for Trudeau. Even she's mad at Trudeau right now. What kind of leadership has he provided? He has escalated this across the world, actually. He single-handedly, because of his obstinance and narcissism and completely ill-timed policy that makes no sense, asking for vaccine passports for truckers. That makes no sense with Omicron. He has single-handedly caused this to escalate, and at some point he needs to be rescued. Our leader needs to be rescued. He needs to do what I did, redeem himself and stop disrespecting Canadians and start listening to them.
Yeah, Trudeau, there's time. You have time to redeem yourself. You have time to listen to the people. And speaking of that, do you watch the news in this country?
Do I watch the news?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch pretty well everything, CNN, Fox. I try to look at the different perspectives, and there sure are different perspectives. For one reality, you see the slanted views, And independent people like yourselves, what is it, the GregWycliffe? I'm going to subscribe, because people like you are really helping here. You're breaking through to the truth. You're right down here. You guys are freezing cold like we are, but you're down here talking to real people, getting the real story, and we really need that. We need it more than ever.
Trying to build the alternative, independent media in this country.
Yeah.
And just telling the story, really. But a lot of people are saying they're feeling this Canadian pride that they haven't felt in a long time.
I was just talking to a fellow over there with a fleur-de-lis. He was saying 40 years ago he was a separatist, and he sort of changed his mind, but now he's like literally felt no more proud to be a Canadian, never felt so proud to be a Canadian as he has today. And this is a guy who was a separatist. Wow. He feels the energy here. Wow. And it's wonderful to see the blue flags, the red flags, all coming together, French and English, and other cultures too. I just talked to a guy who came from, immigrated from Africa, from Gabon, Africa, and he's been here for 2 months. And the person who was with him, who brought him over, was sort of joking, saying he had told the fella from Gabon that Canada had lots of freedom and was very peaceful, and here he is in the middle of this rally for freedom, this protest. So he's learned that Canada's not perfect. We need to look closely at ourselves right now. This is a moment in history. I really truly believe that. Yeah, I think when the dust settles from this, and I don't know how long it's going to go on, because I've just heard there's another convoy coming from the west again of laborers, not truckers, but laborers.
Oh, wow.
And then I hear the bikers are going to be coming in March from all across Canada, and then there's another convoy coming from Quebec. But yes, I think when the dust settles from all of this, this is going to be a great thing. I'm a little worried about Windsor right now with people out on the Ambassador Bridge. That sort of thing really worries me, and I pray for them. But I do think this is a positive thing. And it's a movement. It's a heartfelt, loving, unifying movement. And Mr. Trudeau, please stop dividing people. He's dividing my own family. Like, I'm trying to convince my wife why I'm here, And I'm going to send her this video, and maybe that'll help. So,
Any other message to people who might be on the fence or trying to warm up to this movement?
I would say just talk to people as much as you can. Don't listen to the main media like CBC. I think has been very inefficient on this about portraying the truth. Talk to people who are really here or who were here, or go on the internet, go to Twitter. There's lots of sites of people who are here posting their ideas. Just learn and trust real Canadians. Trust down to earth Canadians. Like if truckers can understand it, and laborers can understand it, and all these people can understand it, I think there's hope for all of us. It's great.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Bring it in. We have to go warm up because we're freezing. Lots of editing to do. And on that note, support me and support this type of content. Subscribe to the channel, follow me, and if you would, please send a donation, e-transfer to the link below. You're gonna help us out. We're here all week. We have a lot of coffee and hot chocolate to pay for. So thank you so much for your support. We love Canada. We're gonna talk to you soon.
You may not know this.
You missed Toronto Star.
Say again?
You missed Toronto Star, man.